according to the coordinates, the best IPAs could be found. That I am not going in there just for some IPAs. Nobody even likes IPAs. Screw that. I'm going back to the Tech Bar. They're nice, they're friendly, and I get an employee discount on beer. Yeah, screw that. Let's go to the Tech Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. The Tech Bar, featuring Super Cousin Danny, featuring Powerhouse Ray, and this week we brought Dungeons, Dragons, and Booze at the bar with Nick Gabel of Nerd Parade and ConnectWise and the whole Tier 2 Technologies family. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, grab your drinks and let's get right into the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here on our first ever The Tech Bar. That's what we're calling it, right, Sean? The Tech Bar?
Yes, the Tech Bar. Yes, you are right, Ray.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and good night, depending on where you're at. I have no fucking clue. We're back off the rails as typical with the Tech Bar, so I apologize for doing it a little late. But I'm glad to see you guys in the chat. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'm Powerhouse Ray. This is Super Cousin Danny. How you doing, Super Cousin?
Doing good. Just like you said, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
We'll get it eventually.
I'm not ashamed to say I started a little early. I apologize for starting without you guys, but we need a little kicker to start it off. But we're here with a kick-ass show as per usual. And we have a ridiculous number of guests. And we're doing something a little fun today. We're going to do some Grog and Dungeons and Dragons and all sorts of mayhem funliness. Is that a word? Funliness?
Actually. Anyways. I just thought of something.
We'll go with something. But I see you guys in the chat, and why are the glasses empty? Irony levels. Listen, we have a cadence to this. We don't just start drinking, but we have rules. We have drinking words. We have guests. We have shenanigans.
Productions.
There's all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. So, all right. So let's start off by bringing on our first featured guest. Some of you may know him from the MSP Geek ConnectWise channel. Speaking of tomfoolery and shenanigans, all sorts of shenanigans in there. And some of you may know him from his very, very popular YouTube channel where he does tons of gaming. Let's invite Mr. Nicholas Gabel. Come on down.
Hey, Nick. How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah. It's nice to finally have you on. We tried to have you on for IT Nation Connect last year.
That was fun too.
That was classic classic Tech Bar.
Yep.
So it's good to have you on, dude. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I always love when somebody has a better background than me. That is some really cool shit behind you. What is all that behind you, man?
Most of it here. There are a bunch of figures that I've collected and amassed over my years of nerding. So I try to at least get one figure per year to mark my years lived. It's like a rings on a tree, essentially. If you were to cut me in half, you'd find figures in my background.
That's awesome.
One for every year I've nerded.
Do you have a favorite figure back there?
A favorite one? Oh man, probably this guy right above me. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. If you're familiar with Berserk, that's what that guy's from. I'm a big fan of Berserk, so.
And so Nerd Parade, can you describe that real quick?
Yeah, my secret identity is getting revealed on Tech Bar tonight, like right off the bat too. We didn't even make it 10 minutes in. So yeah, most people in the space don't know, but I do have a gaming YouTube channel which focuses mostly on the survival game niche. So things like my most popular game on there is probably Ark Survival Evolved. It's got a lot of dinosaurs and stuff in it. So yeah, that's my secret identity revealed.
That's awesome. And then you actually have like, I don't want to say your real job because it's a whole separate job, but ConnectWise. What's your role over there?
How's your part-time job?
Yeah. I'm moonlighting. So essentially my role at ConnectWise is I'm the online community specialist, and my job is to act as a liaison to all of the communities that ConnectWise has across the board. Instead of just limiting it to the internal communities, ConnectWise has a person in place, which is me, that jumps in very readily to all types of communities that ConnectWise has, whether it be on Reddit, MSP Geek, very specifically, Facebook, all that. So that's my role, is to act as a liaison. I'm your bridge between the community and ConnectWise.
I mean, and speaking of community, we have some MSP Geek notables there in the chat. I see Mr. Spoonful of Advice, Kyle Spooner down there. What's up, dude? I see Mr. Martin Kyer of also of MSP Geek, also ConnectWise down there. And I see Mr. Jason Slagle down there. And I see some new names. I don't want to butcher this, but Crazel Blackbone? Craswell? I don't know. Let's go with yes. But Baby Cadence. What did you say? Hey, Nick? What do we get from Kyle? Kyle's always known for his shenanigans. Hey, Nick, MSP wants to do a collab on your channel, no reason.
Tell them
I mean, that's full of advice.
everybody hides the crayons, otherwise they're going to get eaten.
There you go. We got somebody calling you a D-lister. Hey, D-lister's better than nothing. I'll take it. So cool, dude. So I have my own little figurines. If you notice, I kind of enjoy myself over here. This was a buddy of mine, and this is what I'm going to be using for our D&D play today. This is my He-Man and Skeletor that has never been opened, but you know that's how we roll today. This is just so you know that's my guy.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna
Good deal.
throw my gauntlet down. Boom. Oh. All right.
I got some collections too for. Remember my favorite game, right? That I've been playing for a very long time. That I constantly play, and I actually got ready to play it for a little bit.
Are you saying Destiny?
Yeah, Destiny.
Yeah.
I play that game so much.
Yeah.
I haven't as of late, but I got a lot of figurines there as well, and my wife can't wait to get rid of them.
Actually, we have a story about when we were at Disney talking about Destiny, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's give Nick his 30 seconds to pitch whatever the hell he wants to pitch. Let's do the professional shit out of the way, because that's how we roll here at the Tech Bar. Simon, you want to give him his full screen and whatever the hell you want to advertise and all that fun stuff?
Oh man, I didn't come onto the show prepared to sell anything. So drink water, eat your vegetables, and don't stay up too late. Here's my pitch.
I can't promise I'm going to do any of
I
that.
think that's the record for the quickest. That might be the record.
Nice. All right. So we have drinks for the night, Simon. Can you help us out here? What are we doing next?
Yeah, so we do have some drinks. This is a drinking show. So, Danny, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you'll be drinking tonight?
Sure. Kyle, I know you're in there.
Kyle Scooter.
This is by far my favorite. It's not just Crown, it's Crown XO. My buddy, who is a firefighter, actually introduced me to this. And yeah, this is like one of my favorites right here. I used to have the regular one, but this one, this is the one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, and of course Kyle's jumping in the chat already. Ooh, XO is delicious. So I'm not a fan. Well, I haven't tried it. I will give that. I haven't tried it. I will try it. But just in case, Crown's like Crown gives me a headache. Just in case it's not my taste, I brought a small bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, I feel like you did that on purpose, just to like make what is this what your intentions are? Just to it kind of like hides it all right there.
I mean, oh wow, that actually works pretty well. I mean, All right, and Nick, what do we have that you're drinking today?
Oh man, I brought my since Dungeons and Dragons was talked about. I did bring my Grog mug, but it's filled with water.
There you go.
Okay, well, this is a drinking show, so I think we're gonna need some help on this. Water's cool. You're actually not even close to our first guest. That's water only. I think you're fourth or fifth.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to get some reinforcements here, right? Like, let's Simon, who do we have coming?
Yeah, so I called over our friends at Tier2Technologies, and they brought a packed house. They would totally make up for the drinking that Nick would not be doing. So, what's up, guys?
Did we miss something?
Yeah, you were making your cup really loud.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I've already spilled a couple drinks tonight, so forget drinking. I'm just going to spill everything.
How are you guys doing tonight?
It's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. So you guys are going to be helping us drinking, and so let's go around the table and introduce. Starting from the left side of the table, I see Dustin. Oh no, wait, Dustin, I know is in building. If you guys don't know the inside joke in the chat, hit us up at ChannelCon next week, and happy to share it. But why don't we start with Alex? Why don't you introduce yourself, dude?
I'm Alex. I work at Tier2Tickets. I do a lot less than the other people who are in the room.
I'm Chris. I'm the CTO. I do some things and work with these guys day to day.
Hey, I'm Daryl.
You don't know either, Daryl.
Yeah, I write code.
He works from home.
Yeah.
And I'm Elizabeth. I talk to most everybody, and I support Emilio.
And I'm just Elizabeth's sidekick. I am nobody.
You didn't even get invited to the table.
Gratis.
They don't even want me to work near them, man. They just banished me somewhere else.
Emilio sells glasses at a kiosk that we set up in Miami.
I like the glasses though. Those are cool. So I mean, here at Tech Bar, even if you're a nobody, you're somebody. So that's all.
I love you guys.
We haven't even started drinking yet. And that's right, Emilio. You're here in Miami with us, right?
I used to be. I moved out to West Palm Beach, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's like Miami Light.
That's fine.
Miami Light.
You want to get away from Hialeah. I got you, bro.
Bro, that's the city of progress, man. I'm not gonna let you talk about that place, man.
Guys, that's not even a joke. The actual motto of the city is called the City of Progress.
Yes, and for those, so all the Cubans and all the Latins go to Hialeah, and then they get a little bit, they get a little bit better jobs, a little bit nicer houses, and they move to Miami Lake, which is basically, in Spanish we have a saying, Hialeah con corbata, which is basically Hialeah with a tie on, is Miami Lakes. And that's actually where we're from right now. We're in Miami Lakes. Representing. So I think we have some Tech Bar rules. This is going to be a first. I don't think we've ever started a Tech Bar with this many guests. So let's do Tech Bar rules. Simon's and why don't we do this?
I think we could do one each.
Were you doing the math?
I was doing the math. That's what I'm doing.
I was wondering if you take off your
I'm not taking off.
Anyway, so why don't we start? Let's go. Right. Let's do this. Nick, you're our first guest. Let's the first rule of the Tech Bar.
I'm supposed to read this?
Oh yeah.
The bartender is always right.
There you go. Emilio, I'm going bottom to top here. Give us number 2.
No politics or religion at the bar.
There you go. All right. Elle, give me number 3.
If you hear these words, you drink. You ready for them?
Yep.
Okay. Namaste, unprecedented, and the new norm.
Love it. All right. Now we got number 4. Come on, you guys had this going from Alex to the right. You guys had this ready to go.
They were drinking before.
We're illiterate.
Yes.
We're all illiterate.
We had 24/7.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it.
Am I hitting one?
Can you see it?
No.
What happens at the bar stays at the bar.
What happens at the bar stays at the bar.
If the bartender is wrong, see rule number 1.
There you go.
Thank you, Alex.
And
Think through the way that
We all have
Just like
glasses.
Oh, you're Garcia.
That's true.
Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
and for the purposes of this show, everybody that hosts are bartenders.
I knew
You know,
it.
there's always a little asterisk. Everybody's a bartender, but Simon.
Well, Simon, he's the bartender at the kitty table with the milk.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and we have more stuff. I feel like the beginning of the show is always the hardest because we got to get
We're
through
gonna
all
do
this.
word for word of the
Are we gonna do the toast?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we have a special toast. We have a special toast prepared because one of the members, one of our guests today, just had a kid 8 months ago or so. Nick, you had a newborn child?
Yes.
So we prepared a special toast for you guys. I know that you're drinking water, but you can go ahead and do the toast. And then we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, so let's raise our glasses and give a toast to Nick for our sons. May they have rich fathers and beautiful mothers, or vice versa. That works.
Here.
Everybody. Why are you looking at me?
I want to see if you.
It's smooth. It's not that it tastes bad. I have nothing wrong with Crown. It's for the taste. It's just the hangover I get. It's like the days of MD 2020.
Right.
But
But if you start mixing whiskey, you know what happens.
I mean, I started with beer. What's the deal?
That's a fair point.
Beer before liquor, you have to be sicker. There you go. All right, so it's time. We got stuff going on here. We got speaking of drinks. Actually, I'm way too far up in here. What's going on, Simon? Help me out here, man.
Hold on.
We have so your new dad, 8-month-old baby girl. This is your first kid?
Yes. First one.
So
Is it
I'll
true?
give you a little hint. I have a 23-year-old, 22-year-old daughter. She's going to be joining us later as our dungeon master. They love you until it's like daddy's little girl until like 13, and then it all goes downhill. But it comes back when they're like, I hear at 40 or 45 it comes back. So love you, Marissa, but so you know. But no, girls are great, man. So I have to ask, and there is a right answer. We ask this of all our special guests: Star Wars or Star Trek? My dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
This is the way.
He has spoken. Absolutely, I love it. All right, good man. All right, and we have. Let's see. So the video game thing. How did that start out, dude? Like, how did you get to become, the dungeon master nerd parade galore?
Oh man, it was kind of happenstance, really. I was watching some videos online, as gamers do, and there was someone who was making a gaming video, and my wife at the time, who was my girlfriend, said, "You could probably do that if you wanted to." And I kind of just looked at her like Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother, and was like, "You know what? Challenge accepted." And fast forward, and then it just here I am. So
I hear whatchamacallit. We have Kyle Spooner says Stargate over either. Get out of here.
Come on, Kyle.
Unless you're talking Stargate Universe, get out of here, dude. So what's your favorite game? I gotta ask.
Oof, my favorite game. Okay, that is probably the most challenging question I've ever faced in my entire life. As a gamer, to pick just one game is like choosing between your children in a fire.
That's easy. I mean, no, that's hard. That's hard.
You guys know that. I mean,
The only right answer is Final Fantasy VII.
I grew up on games like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, and I love those games. Fast forward a bunch of years, Skyrim comes out. I'm in love with Skyrim. I've played World of Warcraft for 16 years. Like, I can't pick a favorite, but I can tell you ones that I love.
All right, so we got Emilio here in the chat saying namaste, and I appreciate you for keeping us on track. Thank you, brother. Raise a glass to that. I've never seen a video online, says Lauren Kerber. Video online of what is the question?
I mean, technically, you're watching.
Yeah. This
online.
is. I want to bring you to the joys of the internet. We're online right now. Kyle's asking me to fight him. I'm not sure why, but
There's
We haven't had
reason.
enough yet, Kyle. We haven't had enough.
You know why?
Yeah. And he's not saying like let's internet fight. He's saying like fight me in real life.
Not IRL.
Yeah. Like. So whatchamacallit? All right. Emilio won a game no one else knew they were playing. Emilio, can you fill us in on that, please?
I'm not even sure. That's not me. It's internet trolls.
Oh, okay. All right. I see some people are saying my audio is a little low. I apologize. I will change mics and see what's going on. All right. So I don't think this needs to be on the show notes, Simon. It says that Nick is very into figure collecting. I'm going to think that's in the water is wet, oxygen's vital kind of no shit category. What is on your right? Is that like VHS tapes? What are those?
Oh,
yeah.
This is my manga collection.
Yes.
Oh wow. Cool. Okay. So can somebody explain to me what manga is? I've never I actually don't laugh at me, but I'm a Call of Duty type nerd. I don't get on games. I don't get into this very much. So explain to me what manga is.
So did you read comic books as a kid?
Very few.
So it's Japanese comic books. That's manga.
Easy. All right, that's easy enough. Is my audio any better for those of you asking me? All right, cool. So for those of you looking for audio equipment, DJI, new Rode mics new mics instead of the Rode Go 2s. Unrelated, I have Rodes for sale. All right, so we got Kyle asking about Dragon Ball Z. That's another one I never got into.
I did like it.
Is that the one where they run like the thing like that?
Yeah.
Test.
That was like
Test 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Whoever's doing the test 1, 2, 3, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Somebody was hear us.
All Emilio's fans were telling us that they couldn't hear us.
Those are technically just trolls.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of
hear you
people in
now.
here that are not your normal crew. We posted on 4chan about this.
Says so irony level says, yo, the guts figurine is sick. What is that?
Now,
So I have a couple of Guts figurines. This is the Berserker armor, and then over here is the giant. He's just fighting a monster. I don't really know what to tell you, but
The yellow hair one is Naruto, right? Like I know
that's,
that one.
That's Dragon Ball Z. That's from Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
I'm sorry, I never got into all that stuff.
I
I
think you
apologize.
hurt
I'm a
Daryl's
bad
feelings.
nerd.
Yeah.
What was that, El?
I think you just hurt Daryl's feelings.
I'm sorry, dude. My bad.
Like, ooh.
Those seem to
Back
be
the
great
teenage
cartoons.
daughter thing, I'm used to that. I mean, between my 9-year-old and Marissa, I'm used to that. Ugh.
I'm wearing a One Punch Man jumper here. If anybody knows the Opie Joker.
I know, but I'm ashamed that
So I want to get into this. I did see this table a little bit when Alex did the Tier 2 Tickets partner first with me, but this table is phenomenal. Can you guys tell me what is going on with this table here? What is it?
It grew naturally in the house, and it just came in one day. It was like that.
If you play enough D&D, this just happens.
Yeah.
What happened was
everybody came in and added to it. over the years. Just everybody brings a piece, and we.
Yeah, and eventually, after enough time, it grows sentient and it knows you're talking about it and starts like changing colors.
Yeah.
I'll put you guys up at the top because I don't think that's
based on whose turn it is. So we go around the table and set whoever's turn it is based on the thing. But
that is awesome.
Yeah, I got this from a guy on Etsy. I'm going to talk about him now because I was really impressed. Some guy in North Dakota, we're in Georgia. Some guy in North Dakota has an Etsy shop, and he sold me this, and he like carved it up, and he delivered it to me himself. He drove it. He like loaded it in like this school bus that he drives, drove it down to Georgia, put it together in my living room. It's the best customer experience I've ever had in my entire life, like by far. I wanted to get him to sign the table because he worked so hard on it. So I was really, really impressed. So I'm going to find that guy's link. I'm going to put it in chat if anybody wants a table. It was very reasonable.
That is, there you go. You know, we support Etsy stores, Facebook stores.
Shoots and ladders. You know, it's good.
I love it. That is awesome. Daryl, what does OPI mean? Is Irony Levels is asking?
It's funny.
What was that?
Appropriate to have on video.
So,
Okay. I think that's a pass, my friends.
yes.
Okay.
Daryl,
Well, some hentai
Daryl's
questions
sending you a
here.
private message about that later. He wants to talk about it. He just doesn't want to be filmed talking about it.
Okay. Yeah. This is we tried to do PG-13 for what? For Cisco, right? When we did this, that didn't work. We're going for NC-17. If we can do NC-17, I'll be happy here. So Simon, before this goes too far off the rails, what's next on the show notes, bro? What's going on?
Yeah, so we do, seeing as L is a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, L, you mentioned something about it. And then you're into gaming as well. We actually called up someone that's a genius in Dungeons and Dragons from the OIT Boy family, and we're going to be playing a quick game of Dungeons and Dragons. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Marissa Orsini.
Yeah.
Never heard of you.
Guys, more energy here. Marissa, come on. Yay!
Yay! Hi, everybody. It's great to be here.
Okay. So,
Okay.
and that was Marissa. Thank you.
Yeah. Namaste to that.
Namaste. There you go. I'm gonna have a fucking hangover. I know it.
So I have no experience with Dungeons and Dragons. So Marissa, can you explain a little bit for the people that don't?
Hold on. We have very important chatter here in the chat. We have L is unprecedented. So, I will go with that. Absolutely. So Marissa, I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, it's great to be here. I was ready to tell you guys I was like screaming in the background because I was obviously off camera while everyone was talking. So nice to meet you all. Yeah, a little bit about Dungeons and Dragons. It's basically a tabletop role-playing game. It's very, very fun. You get to basically create your own characters and build your own world. Tonight, because we're just running a quick little game, we have pre-built character sheets for everyone, which is going to be really exciting. And it'll just be a really like quick little one-shot for you guys to do. Just a little bit of battle, and hopefully it'll be really fun for everyone.
All right, D&D
Cool.
guys.
So, yeah. So I imagine that we're all getting tables getting shipped to us, so we can have LED tables here. No.
Tonight we'll actually be playing on one of my favorite, second favorite tools for D&D, which will be Roll20. So hopefully that'll be exciting.
And I do have to say that Marissa did get me my own set of D&D dice that I have at home that are OIT colors, and I absolutely appreciate. Oh, we got Faith Johnson. I don't know if Faith is in the Netherlands at the moment or stateside, but all my D&D knowledge comes from Stranger Things. So, true story, we had Hellfire shirts made we were going to wear for this. And Like everything, we ran out of time before doing this, so we may get some non-infringement Hellfire shirts put up on the swag store at some point. So you say you are, but in the Netherlands. Thank you for clarifying. I'm like, you're definitely one of the two. All right, you're not in the what is it?
Upside down? Is that what it is?
Upside down. Thank you. She's in the Netherlands, checking out wooden shoes. All right. So what are we doing, Marissa? What are we supposed to be doing here?
Okay, so everybody should have gotten a link to the Roll20 app.
Can you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go ahead and post it right now.
Thank you.
Simon just posted it.
Yeah. Okay.
So for the purposes, like I said, everybody's got pre-built sheets already set up. So for the purposes of actually selecting those sheets, we are going to do a really quick roll. I'm going to share my screen. Give me just a moment here to get set up.
I just dropped it in the group chat.
Okay, I am in.
Can everybody see my screen okay now? Or Simon, can you see that screen share?
Yeah. We're on the private chat?
Yeah.
Yes. All right,
Simon,
so
resend me a link in the private chat, please.
it's all right, so once everybody gets joined up, we'll go ahead and do a quick roll for initiative. So for those of you who aren't aware, basically when you do any kind of combat in Dungeons & Dragons, the way that you determine who moves in what order, so it's not mostly chaos. It's still a lot of chaos, but not complete and utter chaos. You roll for initiative, and so whoever gets the highest roll, we go in order of that, and that's how we track it. So in addition to rolling for initiative, you guys are also going to roll a d8. I am going to put the command in the private chat as well for you guys to roll. When you guys roll, it will show up on the screen. So for those of you watching at home, you will be able to see what everybody's getting. And as you roll, I will assign you your character sheets.
Cool. So launching game here. No idea what I'm doing. Oh, Castle Grayskull. Nice.
Yes. So you have all appeared in Castle Grayskull. And we have our different characters down here at the bottom, those of you who can see. So we've got 4 spellcasters and 4 melee characters.
So what do we need to do here?
Okay, so go ahead and copy and paste that command that I posted in the private chat in your thread.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so I do see some people already rolling. So Nick G, I see you already posted, and you got a 7 and a 2.
Oh, you got a 24.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Simon.
I got a 24. That's good, right?
High in character.
Ladies,
Hey.
both crit success and crit fail, okay?
Emilio with the 15, Ray with the strong 21.
Give me just a second, guys. Let me get my notes so I can document what everybody got.
So in the chat, I'd love to hear. I'm going to go on a limb and say, maybe the Tier 2 team plays D&D from time to time. In the chat, though, I'd love to know how many of you guys and girls, how many of you are playing D&D on a regular basis?
I can't do this on my phone.
Yeah, I can't do it on my phone either. I have trouble too.
Give Simon a chart with low CHR.
Give Simon a character with low charisma. Give Simon a char with low CHR. He's like, I don't like to be baked. I like,
All right,
Kyle says I used to, got busy, need a new team. And Lauren says the same. So
base 1d20. Okay. Done.
Okay. So I think, Alex, we're missing your D8, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to roll a 20 or an 8.
Oh, okay. All right.
but I think you're just gonna get what's left over at this point. Yeah, which is a 6. Perfect. Okay. So
normally I delegate this kind of thing to other people to do on my behalf. If one of you guys wants to roll for me, that would be great.
all right, so let's go ahead and start with our character assignments. So first we have the Conjurer, so I'm going to go ahead and assign these sheets really quickly. And while I'm going through this, I'll explain. So there are basically 2 groups. There are different classes in D&D. There's more than 2. They each have different abilities and special characteristics and things that they can do. Primarily, there are spellcasters and melee characters. So we can go ahead and do our Conjurer, who got 5. Okay. I believe it was Chris. And so they have different, things that they can do, and just within the spellcasting group, there are different abilities and things like that. And so hopefully you guys will all get to see the different ways that you can help your team. Some characters are more supportive in their roles, so some of them actually get to have the ability to, like make other people stronger or make enemies weaker, whereas some characters do damage up front and actually help people. So it really, there's different roles that everybody gets to play. Okay, so let's see really quickly here. We've got our Enchanter. Our Enchanter was Daryl. We've got our Gladiator, who is, of course, our Gladiator is Ray, the big strong guy.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Surprise to no one. Our Knight.
My
Alex.
D&D group goes to another school. You wouldn't know them. I like that. They're in Canada.
Our martial artist, our monk, is Nick.
So Slagle says, yeah, we need to do a single night adventure, but you can weave a story about a bunch of adventurers, try to do good, and then whomever shows up at the end that night goes out. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's Baga. Hey, what's up? Is that Baga or is that Amy Luby? I'm pretty sure that's Baga. Either way, what's up, my friend? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. So actually, good time to point out Acronis, the Cyber Summit, November 7th through 9th. Tech Bar will be hosting 2 nights there, and we'll be doing tons of content, but we'll be there in person here in Miami. So if you want to be join us over at the Acronis Cyber Summit, it'd be awesome.
Okay,
Yeah,
so everybody should now have the ability to see their characters and be able to control them.
Jason, no, it does not overlap ITNC. ITNC is immediately after. Actually, the 9th starts ITNC. So we'll be to the 7th and the 8th, and then we'll be hightailing it on the 9th over to ITNC. Where, actually, I'm pretty sure we'll be doing another MSP Geek Tech Bar meetup. Still need to do that. And Baga will be there. Love to meet you in person, bro. Known Baga for years, and we've never, even though he's been to Miami several times, I've never had a chance to meet him in person. So. Okay, maybe Nick can actually punch me. Nick, are you supposed to punch Slagle? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't. By all means, if you need to, you need to.
Is this on the table? I like where this is going. Slagle has already admitted that he owes me like 6 beers, even though I don't drink, so I'm going to collect the cash value.
Oh, smart.
Yeah,
okay.
Anything.
So, Nick, are you actually going to get out to ITNC this year?
Yes, in November I'll be there. I get to meet everybody in person.
Awesome. IT Nation Connect, finally get to meet you in person. That's awesome.
maybe like not play this because I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything on the screen or follow it. So I'm gonna just like look at chat and comment on that if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we can play it.
And Kyle, being the good guy he is saying he's offering to punch Slagle for you.
Awesome.
Because we'll see him at DatoCon first.
Thank you, Kyle. Get him someplace like super uncomfortable, like the ankle or the wrist. something really annoying.
We have video of Jason racing, actually. Jason's a faster dude than you would think. He raced Simon at Secure. This was now, to be fair, this was a 4 a.m. drunken run. And he was pretty damn close to beating Simon, especially with Simon trying to get cocky and ran backwards and then fell over. That was interesting.
I completely busted my ass. To my defense, I was running back-to-back races because I had already ran a race, and then Jason wanted me to race again.
Jason
so I was winded.
False starts.
Jason, if you're gonna be at CompTIA, we can do a.
He is gonna be at ChannelCon.
Okay,
He'll be at ChannelCon next week
in
with
Chicago,
us.
we're gonna do a rematch.
Yeah, I got a 6.
You got a 6?
The lowest.
Who got the lowest? Okay, so who got the lowest charisma?
Who got the lowest charisma? There's a couple of you that actually have 0 charisma. I believe the lowest is the Conjurer, who is played by Chris.
The lowest charisma. That sounds right. In the game.
There's a couple of you. It's actually, I have your sheets here. Yeah. So it's a tie between 4 of you who all have 0 charisma. It'll be very interesting. For those of you who need to be able to see your sheets, if you click on the little newspaper-looking thing that says journal, you should see your own character. When you click into it, it should pop out into another window, and then you can click on character sheet. For those of you who need to see your spells, you'll see it'll say spells on the right here, and you can see all of the spells that you have.
This is not like super mobile friendly.
Yeah,
we're having a little bit of trouble doing this from our cell phones.
I had to grab my laptop. I can understand.
Yeah.
Just hit that help button on your desk and we'll send somebody to help you out.
Yeah, I mean, if you just hit that help desk button, real easy. I mean, there you go.
We're gonna drink, and you guys just tell us what happens to our characters. Yeah. This is basically how everyone in D&D I've ever played has gone. Like,
Marissa, we have Slagle asking if we can rent you out to teach Matt Clark how to use Roll20.
I'd be happy to, although honestly, I prefer D&D Beyond. I'm not gonna lie.
Prefer D&D what?
Beyond.
Oh, D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
That's the D&D people who are better than you.
Yes.
So in my case, everybody in the world. Okay. So at which point do we say namaste and drink? Oh, now. Okay.
Now's a good time.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the premise here? Obviously, we're at Castle Skeletor.
All right. So yes, let's go ahead and begin if everybody's ready.
Does Skeletor's castle have a name? Grayskull. Grayskull.
Castle
I had to
Grayskull.
think about it, bro. It's literally been 40 years. Give me a break. Like, let me think about it for a second.
It literally is a gray skull.
But I don't call you brown head. Like, you have brown hair and your head's round. Whatever. Anyway.
Okay, so yes, you all awaken in front of this very large Grayskull castle. None of you have any memory of what happened, of how you got here. Some of you may remember a very late tech bar the previous night. Very groggy, very, some of you may still be a little bit woozy from the previous night, but you're waking up, you're looking around, and you realize you are all bound together by magical chains. You're all stuck here. None of you are able to move as you try to, move around. The stronger of you maybe try to, break the chains free, but they are forged together by magic and you're unable to get through. As you look around, you see this hobbled old man stuck in the center, or in the center of you all. He's wearing a very dark brown cloak. He's very haggard looking. His eyes are sunken in and he's cackling very loudly. And he looks at the group of you waking up and he says, "Ah, yes, you're starting to awaken. Now you'll be ready for the great sacrifice."
Sligo,
In
is
the
that
distance. Oh, go ahead.
Sligo, is that you?
It's Sligo. You'll be ready now for the great sacrifice. In the distance, you hear a big thumping. Dunk, dunk, dunk. The man begins laughing even more. Yes, they're coming. They're coming, and they will grant me great power for the sacrifice that I am about to give them. A cloud of fog surrounds all of you, and in the mist breaking out, you see a very large, very terrifying cloud giant appear through the mist. As the giant appears, the man cackles even louder. But this cloud giant looks down at him, very irritated, also very tired from a late tech bar. And he was very hungover. He looks down at the man. He stomps his foot great down, causing a great shake. As the man sees the foot coming down to step on him, he says, "Oh, this was maybe a bad plan." And the knight stomps him. Immediately, your chains are freed, and now you are all facing a very, very loud, a very, very large, very hungover, and very angry cloud giant who does not look like eating you would be a terrible idea. The first of you to act is Simon.
So I just want to point out here real quick, Alexis's comment. In today's news, Tech Bar fails to play D&D due to technical difficulties. There are certain jokes that are funny, but hurt a little too much. I'm just saying, I don't care how accurate this is. It's not right. So, I'm sorry. Please continue with your regular scheduled D&D.
All right, Simon.
Okay, so
What do
I'm not sure what to do.
So I'm sorry, let me go back to the original screen for those of you who would like to be able to see. We're going to go to our screen.
Is that little happy face, scary person up there, like...
All right. And now we can begin. So Simon, you
Does
are
the
the
cloud
first.
giant make any noises? Like, is he going, "Rrrr," like...
He's very hungover and he is growling. He looks hungry. And he looks like the gladiator might be a really good first meal.
Yo, you got to handle that. Handle that, because the gladiator is going down like that, bro.
So I could persuade him.
You would like to persuade the cloud giant not to eat you?
Yes, I like to persuade the cloud giant
Okay.
not to eat me. I'll tell him that I'm a small bite. I'm not worth the food.
I'm just saying.
Are you just saying don't eat us in general, or are you saying like don't eat me, go for someone else?
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move, bro.
I'm sorry. Every man for themselves. Don't eat me. Choose someone else.
That's foul.
I'm like a
Okay,
chicken
all right.
wing. I have enough.
Go ahead
only
and
enough-
give me a persuasion roll. You can roll a d20. Just do /roll and then one d20.
Well, Simon, it was nice knowing you.
All right, hold on.
That's messed up. I'm known to give cloud giants acid reflux. I'm just saying. I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying you have some detractors here, dude. Kyle Spooner saying, please roll a 1.
There, I rolled.
So Simon, you rolled a 4.
What does that mean?
Cloud giant
P5
looks down
folks,
at you.
Simon's done. That's what that means.
The cloud giant looks down at you, and the cloud giant responds in somewhat broken English, not because he can't speak it, but because he truly has that big of a headache. And he says, "You will be a good appetizer."
Oh no.
You do have, that was a free action, so you do have the ability to attack him if you would like. You can move wherever you want by moving your character, whatever you'd like to do.
You said I could attack?
Yeah, you can attack. So if you click on the little newspaper, when you go to your character, you'll see that it says attacks in the middle of the screen under character sheet. And those are all of the things that you can do.
All right.
Martin wants to know what you're doing since you rolled a 4. He says he could have sneezed and rolled better. Just saying. If only we had some
Spell
cloud
attack.
solutions. Oh no.
I like to do a spell attack.
You like to do a spell attack? Okay. What spell
Yeah.
are you casting? You were casting... What spell did you want to cast?
Where do I know what spell do I have?
So in the same place, so if you go to where it says core, and you see how it says like your current hit points and stuff like that,
Yeah.
down towards the bottom, you see where it says dagger, chill touch, eldritch blast.
Oh,
Those
I
are all
see
the
it.
spells that you have.
So I can do let's do a chill touch.
Okay, so click on it and let's see what you roll. Okay, you rolled a lot. I'm gonna take the first one you get.
Okay.
So you rolled a 16. That's very good, and you did okay. So you did 1d8 necrotic damage. Oh, you clicked
Yeah, get it.
All right, so go ahead and click on where it says. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. Click on the actual. So go ahead and just do roll /roll 1d8. Not 28, 1d8.
Wait, what was that?
1d8.
1d8.
Uno D8.
Okay.
D is dead. It's not going to change.
Reach your hand out, and a blast of cold air flashes from your hand and pokes the cloud giant lightly in the cheek. All right. Next, is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to move away at all?
So I'm dead?
No. Do you want to move away?
You're kind of a dick. I'm just saying. Simon keeps looking up. Next time we do this, I'm throwing Simon at the fucking giant. I'm just saying.
Wait, what am I supposed to do now?
To do so. I'm sorry, your character is in the middle. It's the blue cloak guy that says warlock.
Okay.
You can opt to move away if you would like.
Yeah, I can move away. I'll move away. Whatever is next, whatever the right answer is, let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna put Simon over here. Simon moved away.
So Chill Neil says the giant's looking kind of sexy. I think we need to find out if he likes nacho cheese or ranch Doritos.
Okay. Well, Ray, it is your turn. So if you would like to try to seduce the giant, you may do so.
No. Okay, so Cloud Giant is hungover. These are my people. I know these kind of people. So before I get any further with the Cloud Giant, I'm just going to raise a glass, and I'm going to tell him these times are unprecedented. I'm going to have a drink.
The giant drinks a drink, and he does look pretty happy.
That's what I'm saying, yo. All right. So I'm a big believer in call a friend. So if there's anybody in the chat that wants to suggest any suggestions, I will absolutely take suggestions here on what you think I should be doing. Not Chill Neil, because I think Chill Neil is going to try to Rico Suave himself into there. Miss Dungeon Master, can you give me some examples of what I could do here?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Martin says to shut up and seduce the Cloud Giant. So once again, that is an
How you
option.
doing, baby?
No,
you could
Kyle,
throw
don't do
Simon
it.
into the Cloud Giant.
No, don't do it. I try to save you. Remember when I was like, oh, we should save everyone?
So you can every time you move, you have an action and a bonus action. For the most part, your action is going to take up what it is. Gladiators in particular, your big thing is attacking. So you can walk up to him and hit him. You can shoot at him. You can hit him multiple times depending on the attack that you're doing.
That woke up from a bad night. Like
you can try to persuade him.
Here, right?
Yeah, that's the fun thing about D&D. You can kind of do whatever you think of. So, I mean, if Simon had maybe persuaded him a little bit better, he may have been able to get away. Unfortunately, Simon was just not that charismatic. Simon's warlock has 0 charisma. So, you could try to run away and try to evade him. You could hide somewhere if you would really like to.
Can I befriend him?
You can try to befriend him too, as well, if you like.
So I know his people. We tight. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna try to befriend my friend the Cloud Giant.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a charisma roll.
How do I do that?
So do /roll 1d20.
Cool. All right.
For reference, everybody, Ray has +2 to his charisma on this. The giant is not interested in friendship. For those of you who can't see, he rolled a 9.
So I'm gonna move away. Yeah, I'm gonna move away at this point.
So, and again, attempting to persuade the giant, usually when you're trying to interact or talk to people, that's not going to take up a whole action. So if you want to try that and do something else, you guys are more than welcome to.
Okay.
If you would prefer to just skip, you can.
No, I'm gonna hit the bastard.
Okay, go for it.
How do I do that?
So if you open up your character sheet in the same place that Simon said, under the attacks section, you see that you have a spear and a shield bash. So you can hit him with your spear, or you can shield bash him, whatever you prefer.
Let's see what we're gonna do here. We are going to spear the fucker.
Okay. Go ahead and click on it to roll your attack.
Hold on. Spear. Bam.
All right, so you rolled a 9. That is, well, actually, yeah, no, because that includes your plus. So that is not going to hit. All right. Any other actions that you want to try? I'm sorry, you do actually have multi-attack, which means you can attack twice if you would like. So you can try and do that again, which you did and you missed. So is there anything else you'd like to try to do before we move on?
I'm going to say namaste again. Fuck it. If I can't hit him, I'm going to drink him down under the table.
All right. Moving on, we have Daryl.
All right, Daryl.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Daryl, peace.
I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm just saying. Is Daryl related to Simon? Like this is
Daryl knows my way.
That is an action. Do you have any bonus actions or anything that you want to do, or any movement you want to take while you're here?
Let's see.
While Daryl is thinking, do you guys have any anything in your inventory or any what does everyone
Thank
have?
you for
I don't
trying to
have
be helpful.
a character sheet, so
I don't have nothing.
nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, it says here I have a crown. That's all.
A crown? Like a
I have
bottle?
a ridiculous.
Or
the bottle. The bottle. It was a bad joke.
I mean, I have a ridiculous amount of alcohol near me. I feel well armed.
Just maybe.
All right. So was he successful in turning himself invisible? Or did he miss?
Yes, he did absolutely turn himself invisible, and he can dip out if he chooses to do so, or he can stay there. Daryl, I'll let you go ahead and move yourself if you would like to, or I can move you. Just let me know. We'll go ahead and move on, though. Up next is Chris.
All right. I don't actually. My phone is giving me trouble. So, do you have the ability as a dungeon master to move for me and roll for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great. Can you tell me what tools I have at my disposal?
Yes, absolutely. So give me just a second here. Let me find your character.
I fashioned a rudimentary lathe.
I just want to make sure I pick the right sheet. No, it's Alex. Receiver the knight, I believe.
I mean, I found that policy for me works really well in life. If you don't want to be my friend, I'm going to hit you. Like, it worked in kindergarten. It's going to work now. Hey, what's up, Garrett? Garrett. And Jason's absolutely right. I do have whiskey in my inventory. Many, many bottles.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure I get the right sheet out here.
So I want to bring Nick in on this real quick. How are we doing so far? This is literally your bag. You do this for, on a regular basis. How are we doing so far?
Abysmally, but it's
Yeah, I do feel that Simon overestimated me when he introduced me as a D&D genius. I would just like to say.
I'm just saying, like, if you were watching this, Nick, would you like and subscribe? Like, would you hit that alert icon?
I would have just kind of like closed the laptop and walked away at this point.
I can't even get mad about that. I can't,
Understood.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. All right, so Chris, you do have, so you're playing the Conjurer, so you basically have a bunch of spells at your ability. Cantrips, in terms of that, you have Acid Splash, Poison Spray, you obviously have Magic Missile as a wizard. You also have Cloud of Daggers, Fireball, and Everett's Black Tentacles.
Let me just use that thing.
Are you drinking Fireball? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I heard Fireball. I'm in.
Fireball? The number of you that have Fireball is scary.
Your magic missile into an actual missile.
Yes.
I mean, I can hit it with my walking stick. Is that?
All right, so I think I heard Fireball, so we'll go ahead and do that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time. If there's something else you want to cast, let me know. Okay, and then in the sheet, and we'll go ahead and cast it at level 3.
All right.
Gotta love Fireball. So it's a DC 11 dexterity save. So when spellcasters cast their spells, for those of you who are unaware, rather than making an attack, or they have some spells require that they make an attack where they roll to see if they actually hit that person. Some spells actually require that the enemy makes a roll to see if they can get out of the way or if they can avoid the attack fast enough. So in this particular case, the giant is going to go ahead and roll to see how they do. Just a minute here. I'm going to roll on my DM screen. And the giant does fail to save, meaning they take 17 fire damage from Chris's.
Nice. Thank you.
And he is looking between the grog that the gladiator made him drink, between the chill touch and the fire damage he just took now as a fireball explodes into his face. You can see the puffy cloud edges are starting to singe and burn as embers are flying off. He is not looking that good, not at all.
That's how I do it.
Nice. We're gonna go ahead.
Alex, when you go, when it's your turn, we have a guest suggestion from Kyle. He wants you to throw Simon into the cloud, just so you know.
Is it my turn?
We're gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna go ahead and move to Nick.
We're just getting that much.
Okay.
All right. So as a monk and a martial arts expert, as well as someone who specializes in athletics and stealth, I'm going to rummage through my pack and try to find a smoke bomb to drop and vanish. And right before I do it, I quietly utter the words, "Namaste."
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how a YouTube star does this.
That's beautiful. Okay, so you drop that stealth bomb. You want to go ahead and give me a stealth roll just to see?
Yeah. Can you tell me what my die pool is for that?
The stealth roll, a stealth check, just be a d20.
Okay.
And then you get a +3 to stealth.
Would you be able to to roll that for me? I'm having some trouble
Oh
with
yes,
the app.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry, you get a +5 to that. So
Damn.
let's go ahead
Nick
and
is stealthy
see.
as hell.
And you are gone.
I think you went to the upside down.
Damn.
Nick drops that stealth
Now
bomb,
this way.
vanishes into the shadows. Nobody else can see where he went. And at this point, we have Nick gone. I believe we also have Daryl gone. Simon is quivering in a corner, about to be used as a toothpick for this very angry giant.
That's actually pretty fitting because I have a hard stop here in about 3 minutes. So thank you guys for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Nick, appreciate you, dude.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you so much. And once again, as a pacifist monk, namaste.
And we will be seeing Nick at IT Nation Connect, so looking forward to that very much.
Take care, Nick.
Okay. All right, and then we'll go ahead and move to Alex. It's your turn.
Okay. What is my charisma? Can somebody tell me?
Yes,
Oh,
Alex,
Simon.
you are the, if I remember correctly, not the conjurer, I'm sorry, the transmuter. And you are 0 charisma.
I would like to seduce the cloud giant.
Do it. I believe in you. Do you need me to roll for you?
Yes. See, I'd like to seduce the cloud giant.
See, I didn't know that was an option. I'm just going to lean back and let Marissa roll for me.
That's my go-to option for everything.
Seduce. Oh, you're a bard. I understand.
How can you be a bard with 0 charisma?
Number on the dice to figure out if it worked, right?
All right. So you rolled a 15. I'm going to roll a wisdom check for this cloud giant, and we'll see how
He
this
doesn't
goes.
look bright. I know.
He
We designed
is
Cloudy. I
looking
know he's
very
not bright.
interested in you.
All right.
Get it, Alex. You know?
Can I get him to donate tokens to my stream?
He is pulling money out of giant cold coins are falling from the sky.
Right.
Okay. Only giant. What happened
I'm
here,
gonna post
bro?
my OnlyFans link for it.
This tech bar went off the rails real quick. Jeez.
Real quick.
I'm very good at Dungeons and Dragons.
I see that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Irony Levels would like me to ask, of course, what are you doing to seduce the giant?
Yeah, I mean, we need music here. We need, you know.
Giant Alex.
What happened was.
Very explicitly. NC-17.
Please remember your dad's watching.
All right, is this being recorded? This is being recorded.
It's only recorded and live on YouTube. So
I'm gonna get Elizabeth to draw a picture.
All you, buddy.
Getting it.
But I am our HR department, so.
Oh, okay. So we can get a pass here. I think we should ask Kyle what he would do to seduce the cloud giant.
I keep getting into trouble around this, so oh, Myers asked that.
They can see me.
I'm going to speak to Kyle, who's supposed to be taking my turn for me, and Kyle can explain what I did to seduce the giant.
So I want to hear in the chat best comments for how keep it PG-13ish, but best ideas for how he seduced the giant, and we'll send some swag over to the best comment. I'm thinking there was some dancing and romancing. Danny, how would you romance a cloud giant?
I mean, I have very attractive feet.
You gotta tell it. Your eyes are pretty. That's it.
Yeah, the eyes are pretty. Is that what it is?
So I think Simon has the perfect way to slide into that Cloud Giant DMs. Simon, you want to share with us how you would do that?
You have to go to their Monstergram, right? The Monstergram, and then follow them, and then DM them. Your eyes are pretty, and then that's it. The Giant will totally.
That's Simon's
fall for
go-to
that.
moves for
Yeah,
for
that's how
Giant.
Simon got his girlfriend.
Yep.
That's
And
good.
then she left me.
Check it out.
Oh wow, that is not PG-13.
I catfished him with a picture of Emilio. And
There you go.
There we go.
You're
That's
like,
perfect.
what pretty glasses do you have? Okay, the Dungeon Master, can you get this movie because this is getting kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So we now have our martial arts adept has fleed the scene. Our warlock has also was gonna be chased and used as a toothpick. Potentially still might be, but then afterwards, Alex might get it on with the giant. We don't know. But we still have our we still have Emilio now up next, and Emilio, who is our master thief.
I guess as the giant is entranced in Alex, I guess I'm gonna sneak attack him. I guess.
Okay, go ahead and sneak attack. Do you mean to roll? Or are you good?
Yeah, if you could just help me out.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like we have to acknowledge this from irony levels. The bard starts with a few chords on his lute, which the Cloud Giant immediately notices. When they meet eyes, the bard winks. Wink. Stands up, facing away from the giant, and begins swinging his hips slowly. I'm just saying, I would read that book. That is 50 Shades of Bard right there. That is hot. I'm just saying.
Okay, so rolling that short sword, that was a 9. Damn, a natural 20 and a 2. Unfortunately, oh no, you're sneaking up on him, so you have advantage. Which means you crit. Let's go ahead and roll your damage. So it is 1d6 plus 4 piercing. I think this might. Yeah. So it'll be 2d6 plus your standard 4d6, which gets doubled because you crit. So that's 10d6 plus 4 damage.
Wow.
That is a lot of dice. 43 damage by this
That's how
master
done it was.
Dang.
clambers up.
Damn.
Yep. This master thief who just clambers up and starts climbing up this giant who is entranced by Alex and just begins repeatedly stabbing him over and over again. The giant screams in pain, furious, and just he's looking badly hurt. And so that leaves us with, I believe, our last player, Danny. How would you like to proceed? Our knight.
Okay.
Is he hurt more emotionally or physically by the betrayal of Alex?
He's still hoping Alex can help him feel better. He's holding out. It's a toxic relationship. I won't.
He's gonna pay more tokens for that.
Let me ask you. But
He kind of likes it a little bit. He's confused.
Can I do like a John Wick move, like running at him, shoot my heavy crossbow, drop it, and then attack him with my greatsword?
For the cinematics, I'll allow it.
All right.
But you do have to give me an athletics check to drop it and jump.
Check.
Danny,
So go ahead and roll your heavy crossbow.
Can you roll for him, please?
Okay. No, I have it.
You got
I
it?
just click on it,
He's
right?
got it.
On the character sheet.
Yes, you just click on
Making
it.
us all look bad.
I did.
Okay, you hit with the heavy crossbow. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Just do roll 1d20.
4 is on. 1.
Okay. All right. That's a 16 with your +3 modifier. Go ahead and roll your attack for the greatsword.
All right. By the way, Emilio, condolences. I know you have a short sword and a great sword. I mean, that's not talking about anything else but the swords. But just
Listen, man, it's not about the size of the sword, but the power behind it.
I will say,
absolutely right.
I did 43 points of damage, man. I mean, just let me see what you do.
No, I get it.
roll your greatsword, Danny. Come on.
Here we
I
go.
mean, that gauntlet has been thrown down, dude.
I don't
Just
know what I
saying.
did, but I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Another crit.
Wow.
And Danny, that is so you typically will roll 2d6. Now you'll do 4d6 +3. So do /
sorry,
roll
Martha, you're
4d6
breaking up.
+3.
What am I doing? Roll 4d6?
4d6, yes. Okay, 15 damage. So not quite 43, but halfway there.
I gotta compensate. Great.
You know what they say, that big sword's definitely compensating for something. So, Danny, you pick up this heavy crossbow. You take out your heavy crossbow. You aim for the giant's head. Shoot, and a crossbow bolt goes straight into his eye. The giant screams out in pain and falls to one knee, covering his face. As he does so, you leap forward, jump off Simon, who is cowering in fear, use it as a springboard, and jam your greatsword straight into his skull. The giant falls over dead, and you have survived this tech bar encounter.
Yay! Yay!
And wait. This is the post log. So the warlock,
So can I come out of my hiding spot now?
I don't think we need to let you out of your hiding spot. I think you're forevermore banished.
Who's invisible? It was a warlock, right?
It was Nick.
And then another cloud giant comes out and steps on all of you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, we did it, guys. Yay, that was fun.
Yay! Thank you very much, Marissa. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you, team, not running away. So everybody but Simon. BJ's asking, so is a big sword like a lifted F350? That's yes. That is absolutely right. Oh, and Kyle says, is D&D going to be the new norm on this broadcast? I can't say yes or no, but I will drink to that. So namaste, my friend. All right, Simon, we got some. We have some entertainment coming up here, right?
Yeah, so after a huge fight, we wanted to talk a little bit about the adventures of Ray and Danny in Disney. So we're gonna play a quick video while we get ready for our next segment, and we'll be right back.
We're live, tech bar on site at Olga's Cantina, right? Yes, that is correct. And we're going to do a cheer from Star Wars with these Jedi mind tricks.
Right. You know what that cheer is?
What is the cheer?
Under the shadow of the spire.
Under the shadow of the spire. Oh, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Or they might be the droids you're looking for. Welcome to Star Wars land, Ray.
Sir, this isn't Star Wars land. This is Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, it is. Bright Suns.
Bright Suns. Fuzzy.
Wait for it.
Something gonna pop out of my stomach?
Wait for it.
What's the name of this again?
It's not doing it.
I'm scared now. What is this supposed to do?
I don't think it was this. Was it?
This is a fuzzy Bespin, right? Wait for it doesn't make a lot of great videos. So
no, this is a fuzzy tauntaun.
Fuzzy tauntaun. There we go. Okay. Oh, I feel it. I got it.
Oh, there it is.
I got it.
I got it now.
It's like mini pop rocks at the top of your mouth. Okay.
And then your lips.
It's like a party in my mouth.
There's a little the lips.
All right. So what is this, Danny?
This is the Bespin Figs. Yeah, Bespin Figs. It's from the Cloud City of Bespin. Yeah, Bespin all over.
The Cloud City of all over.
Bespin. Yeah.
Cheers. It's almost hard to drink because it's like in your nose. It's good. Can you get a close up of like the bubbling?
Look, the clouds, the best spring clouds.
We have the Gold Squadron Lager, followed by the white one for Hefeweizen, Gomorian Red Ale, then lastly a Bad Motivator IPA.
Bad Motivator IPA.
You can do however you want, that's just how it was suggested.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. May the force be with you.
Oh, you have no idea. You weren't supposed to take it as a shot.
Oh, you could have told me that.
It's a sipping drink, not a shot.
You didn't tell me that.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm real good. I can feel the force flowing through me. I might reach out with my feelings. You should have warned me about that. It does look like a shot.
She said, small but potent. She said it.
I didn't hear that. I should have paid attention. Yeah. This is the last shot of Tech Bar live from Tech Bar from Galaxy's Edge.
Yep, we have our flight home back to Earth.
We got to fly home. So from Olga's Cantina, take care, everybody. Bye.
That was a good time. That was
Yeah, we definitely were reminiscing.
yeah.
It did not look like we've been drinking all day, and ended there at all.
It was. So have any of you guys been to Galaxy's Edge or at Disney?
Not yet.
Not yet. You got to go. It is so freaking cool. It is awesome. I heard a can open. Who's drinking what?
This guy's got a Budweiser. What are you?
Budweiser.
I don't know where this came from.
He's pouring it into a, what is that? An antler?
This is an elephant tusk. I killed the elephant myself with my bare hands.
Actually, I have Simon.
No,
the
elephant had broken into my house.
Over there?
I caught him stealing
next to the
from
Dum
me.
Dum tree.
And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is one of the.
No, I've been asking Simon all day to throw me stuff, and he refuses. So we got this from Galaxy's Edge, actually from that trip.
Yeah.
This is a pork, right? That's the name of it, pork. The little chickens. Yeah.
All right, guys. And since Disney is in Florida, and we have Emilio that's from Florida, Danny, Ray, and Marissa were in Florida, and then you guys are you mentioned Georgia, right?
Yeah.
You guys are in Georgia. We're gonna be playing our next segment. This is one of the fan favorites that we do here at the show. It's called Florida, Not Florida. So let's play the.
I just want to say I appreciate the quality of the bumpers we have now, thanks to our media editor Paul, aka Chill Neil. So thank you for that.
Good job, Phil.
Okay,
Who's
guys.
also responsible for our intro music.
Yep.
Actually. Yep.
So guys, the rules are very simple, right? I'm gonna be showing a headline, a news headline, and you guys are gonna have to be guessing whether it happened in Florida or not Florida. So the rules are very simple. We're gonna run through the first one really quick, and then you guys are gonna have to guess. Whoever gets it wrong drinks. Whoever doesn't, whoever gets it right doesn't drink. Or if they want to drink, they can drink.
You said the same thing twice. Whoever gets it wrong or whoever doesn't get it right. Isn't that the same thing? I'm not that drunk.
Is your milk spiked tonight?
Yeah.
That's what that monster did to me.
He's having that spicy 2%. All right.
All right, so first up, we have man is wanted by police after shooting a man who refused to give him $1. Did this happen in Florida or not Florida?
So maybe you asking first, Simon.
Emilio, be our first.
It was my cousin, so I know it's a Florida man.
That was Juan. Juan grew up in Hialeah. He went to HML, and he was in this.
All Juan wanted was one.
Just one. Just $1.
I'll go ahead and put that. All right, so we have Emilio saying Florida. L? Florida or not Florida?
I mean, I'd say not Florida because I mean we're in Central Georgia and I could see it happening here. So I think Georgia.
Okay. Then we have Chris. Florida or not Florida?
All right, I'm gonna go with Florida. Seems Florida-esque.
Florida. Daryl, what do you got for us?
All right. I don't think this is sensational enough to be from Florida.
Daryl shot a man for less than that.
I mean, I feel like that could happen anywhere. Yeah, that's not Florida news, so no, not Florida.
You know what? I also think not Florida. I think Daryl's convinced me.
So, I mean, what's the dollar amount to shoot him in? Is this like 20 cents, 30 cents?
I know a lot of fun. I know a lot of people have done it for free.
$1, the bar's a little high for $1. I think that's
All right. Alex, what say you, man?
I don't think it's Florida. I think I think people get shot for a lot less all the time.
I mean, Danny, so here's the thing. Half of the group is in Florida, half of the group is not. I mean, we should, just by knowing Florida better, we should get these right?
You would think.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So,
We're renting here. We're not tenants. I'm going to say not Florida, and I'm going to say the city.
So,
I bet it was in Chicago.
no, Chicago shoots people. That's true. Martin, who's also a Florida man, says not Florida. I have to say, this is so obviously not Florida. I'm going to say it's Florida.
okay. That's how you're going with?
Yeah.
All right. So this actually happened about 2 weeks ago, and it happened in Miami Beach.
I know.
And I just want to point out the drawing of the.
Oh my god.
The dude was from King of the Hill. He liked propane.
And propane accessory.
It was on the news the other day.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Simon, do you know the answers to these?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to read Simon. I'm not going to look at the story.
Deal with
No, wait, no, you can't do that. That's cheating.
No, man. Simon can't play poker for nothing, bro.
And that's why you hear about all these crazy. They happen everywhere, but you hear about it from Florida because of the laws there.
There you go. Kyle's got it right. Propane and propane accessories. Absolutely.
All right, next
Come
up
on,
we have man tries to escape police on John Deere lawnmower.
See, if this was a Gravely, I know it would be my friend.
Everybody's trying to do that.
Okay, it's not South Florida.
Yeah, this is at least like.
I'm 100% sure that I've heard a country western song that has that lyric in it. So I think not Florida.
I lost
Definitely
my
not
wife,
Florida.
I lost my dog. I tried to lose the police on my Gravely.
Riding
Like, is
riding
that-
lawnmowers in
Okay,
Florida
so we
are
have
a no.
Emilio.
No, you
Oh,
have
dude.
riding lawnmowers in Florida. We just can't afford John Deere's, so I know it's not Florida.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like
Right.
that's
You guys all have these
Like
tiny
it-
little lawns.
yeah. If it was like a smaller like a smaller riding
Craftsman.
mower, like this is a Ryobi, like I would have been like okay. But if
Or
John
an
Deere,
alligator.
that's not.
If he was trying to escape on an alligator, I would
Maybe-
believe that. But
They don't have John Deere's
Not a
in like
lawnmower.
PSL or like Central Florida.
No, man,
no.
Nah,
it's too expensive.
we was like nah, we don't got that shit, bro. Yeah.
Who's the one that just wrote up Southernmost State?
What?
Somebody had just put up Southernmost State.
Kyle.
My wife and I went to Hawaii for our anniversary.
Oh, jeez. He says the story. He says Hawaii every freaking.
Hey, let me ask you, Emilio, have you ever heard that from me ever?
Bro, Emilio hasn't talked to you before. Actually,
I mean,
Emilio
he's in
went to
Miami.
school.
We're probably
There's a
related.
chance- Yeah, there's a chance Emilio went to school with somebody who knew you, who heard the story about your
100%.
fucking. Because Danny still hangs out with all his friends from high school, just so you know. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Okay, so irony levels. There are Ryobi riding mowers that are battery powered. Ain't that some shit? Like, I just want to throw that out there.
I just crazy to see those videos of like the Roombas with the cat on top. Like I'm almost imagining on top of like a Roomba. Like
I'm imagining like taking the battery out of your drill and putting it in the lawnmower.
So yes, it's not a Roomba lawnmower.
Just so you guys know, because he's trying to be anonymous, but Irony Levels is our Mac dev. So the Mac client that we don't have yet, it's on him. So that's the guy.
It's on you. You got this.
Yeah.
We're rooting for you. Nobody cares about Mac. Don't worry about it. So, whatchamacallit? You know, I have cats. I don't have cats. My wife and my son have cats. I have a dog, a 4.5-pound Yorkie attack dog. And none of our animals are smart enough to ride the electric vacuum that we have at the house. It's not a Roomba. His name is Dwayne because it's an IROC, so it's Dwayne. I didn't name it, so whatever. But yeah, none of our animals ride it. I'm very disappointed. TikTok says my animals are dumb.
They want to ride like a real Roomba, not an off-brand Roomba.
Oh, damn, that's messed up. That's messed up. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it, but that's messed up.
All right, so Danny, what do you got? Florida or not Florida?
Who we asking?
What was it? Is it me?
You think it's Florida?
He's a
Ray, what do you say?
Kyle says my Roomba is Joe Dirt. So here's the thing: we had one before. We had a Roomba, and we named it Jarvis, and it died. And then I learned to find a electronic vacuum, a robot vacuum that did pet poop avoidance. That is a very important feature, just so you know. Man tries to escape police on John Deere lawnmower. I gotta say, I agree with whoever said that, you know, this is possible, but in Florida, we don't have John Deeres. I'm gonna go not Florida. I know, but this is not Jacksonville? You think Bortles was riding a fucking John Deere running away from the cops? Like, come on, man. Yeah. This is Leche, by the way, for the Spanish speaking of the group. Yeah, we have Leche and we have Cafe, her brother, or her sister that's upstairs. I like this one because she's sweet and soft and doesn't do much. All right, who's next, Simon?
All right, guys.
Yeah,
So,
kind of like me.
So, I have to tell you, this happened in Florida.
Some bullshit.
Florida. I don't even know where that is.
Would you say Okaloosa?
Okaloosa.
That's not a real place.
It's
Yeah, it's only real places.
It's a real place in Florida. And there's a picture of the guy.
There he is.
Yo, Panhandle, but Panhandle's not real Florida. That's South. That's like, you have West Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie. That is Florida, and then everything north of that is really South U.S.
It's just east of Pensacola.
Good night, Vaga. Have a good night, man. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay. All
Do
right.
you think
Next
the
up we
lawnmower
have.
is modified to go faster? Because I've seen the lawnmower races; they can go pretty fast.
But like outrun a cop car, or do you think this was like an OJ situation where they were just like doing like 10 miles an hour behind him?
Well, I see he's on grass, so I mean, maybe the cop car could get stuck in the mud and he can get out of it because of his lawnmower.
Right. We didn't ask what terrain. Usually we do qualifying questions.
The cop car got
absolutely.
in the high grass, and the lawnmower was able to get through. Yeah, the lawnmower was cutting the grass again. The cop car got stuck in it.
Right. No, it was in a car. So Panhandle's like Mississippi with good teeth. Glenn's not wrong. My dad was in Fort Walton Beach, and I went up there when I was a kid. And you're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong at all. All right, Simon, what do we got next, dude?
Next up we have man allegedly killed friend while fishing because he thought the victim would feed him to Bigfoot.
Fuck, that says Florida all over it, doesn't it?
Florida?
Yes. On bath salts. Absolutely.
I don't necessarily know about Bigfoot.
What?
I don't necessarily agree about Bigfoot. I like the killing him off
There's
fishing for
Leche.
sure, but
I
not
see Leche's tail like doing the.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, she's
cafe.
Oh, cafe. Yeah, this is Leche.
Yeah.
This is the good one. That's why I asked for this one.
Sure, you think these people are thinking that through. He's obviously so
Look,
sane.
everybody knows that Bigfoot is Colorado, okay? Bigfoot has never been spotted in Florida. That's true.
Bro, you never said Bigfoot wouldn't go to the Keys? Are you serious?
Colorado, Wyoming, everybody knows.
Okay,
I
but
think watch the Joe Rogan Experience.
I think Bigfoot's a swamp type animal, person, man thing. How do you know Bigfoot doesn't like the sun and the beach? We have the best beaches.
I'm going with Florida. This is absolutely Florida.
I literally just told like all of the internet you were the good one. Like, can you? Like,
yeah, your supposed spicy cat is totally fine, by the way.
yeah, cafe is the spicy one, but this one's being relax. You're on the internet. All right, so where's the voting stand here, Simon?
So we have Emilio. Is this Florida or not Florida?
I mean, we believe in the chupacabra, not in Bigfoot, so this is not Florida.
Bro, these fucking Hialeah people are like sticking together.
Wow,
That's the
bro,
problem.
was that shot fired, man?
In Colorado,
That's
they
what it
have
is.
not only Bigfoot, but powerful edibles too. And those can contribute to the scenario.
Listen, they've got lots of stuff in Florida.
I'm just saying, Bigfoot's got to be super fucking fun to hang out with. Like,
I
when
will
you're
say
high. I'm just
would be
saying.
so Florida of us though for someone to be like, yeah, I thought he was gonna lead me to feed me to Bigfoot, thinking that Bigfoot was in Florida.
And to be fair, like Chupacabra hasn't been in like Florida for. Well, she's listening now. Chupacabra hasn't been in Florida for like decades.
I mean, okay, Bigfoot.
Yes, absolutely. I'm about that life.
Maybe in Jacksonville. You know.
We don't talk about Jacksonville. Jacksonville's like Bruno. We don't talk about that. So. All right, who hasn't voted, Simon?
So from the Tier 2 tech team in Georgia, what do you guys say, Florida or not Florida?
Elizabeth thinks Florida. I think everybody else thinks not Florida.
Yeah, we're all not Florida.
We all think it happened in South.
3 not Florida, 1 Florida.
See, here's my problem with this. He killed a friend while fishing because he thought the victim would feed him. I read lead him. Never mind. This Crown Royal hits hard. Never mind. Hold on. But if you examine Simon's face.
Nah, I need glasses.
Simon knows
It's not fair.
I would make so much pennies. Like,
I don't gamble for a reason, guys. I don't gamble for a reason. All right. Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Florida.
Florida or not Florida, Danny? Not Florida?
I'm going to go Florida. I'm saying Florida. This is Florida because they were fishing on Lake Okeechobee and he killed the friend and fed him to alligators.
Marissa,
Where does
what you got for us?
Bigfoot come in?
Florida
I
or
think
not
it's
Florida?
not Florida. I think Bigfoot is too big of a giveaway. I agree with Emilio. If they had said the chupacabra, I would have agreed. But no, I think this is not Florida.
Okay. Well, guys, this happened actually in Oklahoma, and there's a picture of a
Shit.
guy.
Oh my God.
He looks a little bit rough.
There's no place like home. Was that the right place? Oh,
Kansas.
My bad. I don't fucking know. Martin's going to be like, it's Kansas. Yeah, I know, Martin. I know. So if you fed him to alligators, how do you get caught? People get caught, dude. Watch Dexter. People get caught. Just saying.
I've never seen Dexter.
I know. We know. Anything of quality you've never seen. I get it.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have man allegedly admits he threw woman he was caught cheating with from 5th floor apartment. And I quote, "I threw the B out the window."
I mean, that's you catch your significant other cheating on you. It's fair game to throw them out the window. I don't see the problem with this. So
Wait, but it's the woman he was caught cheating with, so it's the other woman.
Did they know about those? Has anybody told them that it could go up that high?
Only on the beach.
So explain it to me. What happened here?
It's the woman he was caught cheating with.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Not
the
the
woman
woman
he was
who was cheating on him.
Oh.
No, yeah. So he was cheating with that person.
He was trying to not get caught.
He was cheating
His
on
wife
someone with her.
And then he threw the person he was cheating with.
He was pulling a Simon covering his tracks. That's what happened. Okay. Now
He was like, "No, baby, I love you. Look."
Confirm or deny.
I'm gonna need all of the internet to keep it low, keep it quiet, because Leche's trying to sleep. And every time I raise my voice, she looks at me like, "The fuck?" Wow. Okay. Damn. That
So
changes things.
Is that a game changer?
So I grew up listening to Shaggy with "It Wasn't Me," where they were caught on the sofa and he was still saying it wasn't me, and they were in the shower and he was still saying it wasn't me. So this dude just held to his conviction, saying it wasn't him. That's not Florida. That's not Florida, because that requires quick thinking. Like, anybody in Florida would have jumped out the window themselves. He threw the stick out the window. Like,
I feel
you know
like
what I mean?
Florida people, we do it to ourselves. Like, yeah, he would have jumped out the window by himself.
He would have jumped out the
He
window and be like, "Oh, she was breaking
someone else
in."
out the
Like,
window.
right. He thought quick. He was like, "Me or her, she gone. I'm pulling the Simon." Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying that's not Florida. That's way too intelligent for like.
He would have jumped out the window, landed on a John Deere, rode away, and that would have been it.
They rolled in intelligence and pulled a 1. That's all I'm saying.
So what do you have, Emilio? What do you think, Florida or not Florida?
That's not Florida. I mean, maybe a like Miami thing, but not really, man. I think this is like a decoy thing. It's not Florida.
Why you gotta be like that, bro? You moved to West Palm Beach
It's
and you gotta
true,
be like, "Oh,
but it's
Miami."
true, bro. I can trash
I
Miami.
know, I get it, but still, why you gotta be like that?
Because I don't gotta get on the Palmetto anymore, bro. Now I can trash people now.
What do we have? Tier 2 Tech, Georgia family. What do you guys have? Florida or not Florida?
We're going with not Florida. Yeah, we don't think it's Florida. We don't think you guys have 5-story buildings in Florida.
Everywhere. We have
Everywhere.
several. We have both of them. We don't have his basements. We don't have any basements whatsoever.
That's
We
not
have-
true.
no, that's
If you go center Florida,
No, we
there
have
is,
what? We have like 30 basements in Florida, and they're all historic landmarks or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll even I agree with the 5th floor thing, and I'll
I said
even
not Florida.
go based on what Danny was saying. I think this is what Danny thought it was originally, and I think this is Chicago.
Or Okaloosa. Okaloosa is the dark horse in these games.
That non-existent place, that upside down.
We're not entirely sure where Okaloosa is.
All
We're
right.
I am going to agree with Bryce on both counts. That is South Florida, happened in Chicago, and we're going to go visit it next week.
You know what I'm excited about going to Chicago to do? Chicago has the dude in downtown Miami that dresses up like Super Mario and drives around with the Mario Kart and playing the Super Mario music. I'm so excited to see him again. Like, I'm just saying.
I mean, you got the Spider-Man guy.
No. In Miami, we have Spider-Man.
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 We have Pedro Parker. We don't have Peter Parker.
I see him when I go to my house.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Leche. All right.
All right, guys.
You go.
So Ray,
She's gonna go to
you
her
said it.
I said not Florida.
Not
I
Florida?
don't think this is Florida.
So it was actually in Chicago.
Oh!
Very good. Very good.
Wow. That is the equivalent of 3-point nothing but net. That is impressive.
Nice.
Yeah. She nailed that
You
one.
tried, Simon.
Had you heard the story or you just pulled it out of your ass?
No, so I was going up the stairs, and you guys were doing.
Oh, you had secret. Oh,
Fucking-
bro. Come
On
on.
the side, I saw Chicago. I'm like, oh.
So Danny didn't see what the question was. He only saw that one of the answers was Chicago.
So that's why he's been calling out Chicago because he used one.
Yes.
That's some bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
And then I don't know if you guys.
But that 5th floor thing, Tier 2 Tech, you guys gave it. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's Chicago.
Like, I'm looking at side.
I can't see the.
The only skyscrapers we have are Miami Beach.
It says, okay. The last one,
You don't have the private chat.
we have the last one, which this is the last one for the night. So police officer arrested after driving drunk in full uniform with an open beer.
Bro, that happens every weekend. What is that shit?
Here.
I know that dude. That dude's Danny Munoz. He went to Opelika PD and they went to Miami Beach afterward. That's a buddy of mine. We went to high school.
My battery's dying, that's why.
I think again,
Really? Oh, my bad. All right.
maybe not to be at large.
All right, guys. So we have Ray saying that this happened in.
This is Florida, man. This
In
is so
Florida?
close to Florida.
Sure, the Florida man would be drinking nail polish.
I have a good bar here. Thank you very
See,
much.
this is someone doing it to himself. Absolutely Florida man.
We have Mana saying Florida. Danny, what do you got? Florida or not Florida? Police officer arrested after driving drunk.
I know him. This is Florida.
He went to Pigs.
He did.
And then the Tier 2 Tech Georgia team, you guys said Florida?
We don't think it's Florida. We think it's happened everywhere.
Yes.
That is US 50.
There's not enough bath salts or anything else.
Like
in
it's
this.
not good enough to be Florida. Like
Yeah.
if he was like sniffing nail polish, it would be Florida.
Emilio, what do you got for us?
Listen, man, if this would have said he picked up a prostitute on top of that, then I would have said Florida, but this is not a Florida guy.
I know that guy too.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
So this is actually everyone's cousin in Florida because it's a pop.
A papa.
Florida.
I need to know. It sounds familiar. I think I've already.
Oscar Mayorga.
All right.
Actually,
Was he from out of town though?
Yeah. Yeah. Was he from Florida?
His name is
He's from
Mayorga.
Apopka,
I'm pretty sure
Florida,
he's
which
from
I don't even know where it is.
What part of the state?
Oh,
It's from Chicago. Here you go.
Orlando. It's about north.
Glen Holcomb's area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's northwest Orlando.
All right. I think that that's a nice way to wrap the episode. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate you. This was awesome. We apologize for starting a little late. Marissa, you have a tail in your face. Okay, there's.
I have a whole
Cafe.
cat in my face.
Yeah. I don't know where Leche went. She disappeared somewhere. She likes to be under the chair. So thank you, everybody. Tier 2 Tickets team, we appreciate you. Emilio, appreciate you separately just because you're in Florida. And, dude, you got to come down to Miami, bro, and hang out with us in person, man.
I was supposed to last week, but things happened. I'm actually on vacation right now in Fort Myers. So next
bro,
time, next
stop
week.
driving all over Florida. Come to Miami Lakes, bro.
You
You're
guys,
like doing a whole circle. It's like we're here, you go up here, then you move over here. It's like
Stop going to the upside down, bro.
barrier to get you back to Hialeah.
you guys can do
Bro,
an
Fort Myers
HMO
beat.
reunion.
There you go. We're going to do HMO reunion. What do we got coming up, Simon?
All right, so we do have some events coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Make sure you guys tune in to MSP Dispatch by the MSP Media Network. On August 2nd, on Tuesday at 10 a.m., we're also going to be giving the news for the industry. MSP Dispatch presented by Ray and Tony Francisco. August 2nd to August 4th, we're going to be at ChannelCon 2022 in Chicago, Illinois. Danny, Ray, myself will be there.
Chicago what?
Chicago, Illinois. Illinois. Illinois.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Actually,
Miami.
I learned where you learn all things as an adult on TikTok. I learned it's Moet and Chandon because Moet is not a French name; it's a Dutch name. Because if you listen to Kelvin Tehar, everything is Dutch. So, just so you know, you got some knowledge from the Tech Bar. There you go.
Okay, so Illinois. I apologize. On August 11th at 6:30 p.m., we're actually going to be back at the Tech Bar, episode 41, with Gavin Stone and Martin of MSP Geek. And then August.
How do you
24th
pronounce Martin's last name?
No, I'm not even gonna try. That's why I skipped over it. Martin, Kyer.
Actually, that's not wrong. You're right. Martin Kyer. There you go.
I've heard you said it too many times. And then August 24th to August 25th, in-person event. We're gonna be at the 7-Figure MSP live event in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you guys are in the area and you guys want some free passes, hit up Simon at yt.co, and then we'll go ahead and hook you up with some passes.
Yeah, and if you're at ChannelCon next week, we're doing a dinner, or we're doing drinks at Howl at the Moon on Tuesday with Quick Pass, Fin Security, and Barry McKinley. The four of us are hosting it, so we'll have a good time in a private room and tech bar it up. All right, Tier 2 Tickets family. Marissa, thank you for DMing. Dungeon Mastering, thank you so much. Simon, I don't know what you do, but thanks. Oh, no, fuck you. Trying to feed us to a giant. Appreciate you. Until next time, Tech Bar family, take care. Brush your hair.
Namaste.